precarious fucking...
You've got to be careful. You know what? If I think too much about it, that's when if I go right. Okay, I've got to make sure I get this right. That's when I miss. I miss the tap. But when my mind is on something completely different, it just flows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do that all the time. Way too much. That pattern.
What is that?
It's basically just. Basically just a dominant seventh arpeggio.
Right.
So
we're fucking recording now. We're doing past the lead. Right. So what's this?
It's just a straight dominant seventh. So if we're here, the way that I do it is go. So pick the first note and then hammer on
what's the rest of it? Right, so it's...
No, what you need to do there, get the flat 7 on that fret. That's it. There we go.
Fucking hell, that is awkward, man. I just want to play like fucking diminished.
Yeah.
Whenever I get into it. So it kind of just moves.
Yeah. The flat 9. So if you're in E, if you're thinking in terms of E, diminished and dominant are closely related.
Yeah, because they're both 5.
Yeah, they're based on that. If you take a dominant chord, any dominant chord, and lower, is it lower one of the notes or raise one of the notes? I can't fucking remember.
Well,
basically, it's if you raise any one of those notes, I think it's lower one of those notes for each one of the chords. Take the diminished chord and then lower one of the notes. It becomes a dominant 7th chord. So for each one, if you take each string, if I lower this note, that becomes A7.
It's your red house chord.
Yeah. But if you take this note here and lower that, that becomes that, which is E flat 7.
Right.
If you take this and lower this note, that becomes F sharp 7.
Okay, got you.
And then this note, C7. So direct.
So you're working.
Yeah, that's how.
Off of that.
That's absolutely. So whenever I play a diminished chord, I know how it relates, and I can add in like a dominant chord, a dominant arpeggio. Let it flow that way.
Yeah, because this, normally how I kind of work over that kind of thing. Chord wise, I don't know. I haven't really got a thing that I'm working over, but like, say if I've got like a. So you end up with like your harmonic minor, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you end up with your mix of it. And then you kind of just mix the two. That's normally how I think about it if I'm playing over like a 5 chord or something.
Absolutely.
But yours is kind of harmonically a little bit more interesting than that, but.
Yeah, but
because it lives within the same bit, you know what I mean?
That's it. I mean, are you thinking in terms of shapes whenever you play those kind of things?
I normally think. I used to think in terms of shapes, but because I know how them shapes sound so well now, I think more kind of harmonically with the ear rather than. Yeah. So I know how that's going to sound.
Yeah, you know already.
So how would I play that? So that's E. I play it over a whatever. What's E the 5th chord of?
E is the 5th chord of A.
So if I was playing A then,
so
I would probably do it over that.
yeah. So the way that I would approach it more these days is harmonic minor rather than harmonic minor.
It's a bit Turkish, that, isn't it?
Tend to use that more, basically just raise, well, there's a couple of ways you can see it, but major scale with a minor third in it, or Dorian mode with the raise.
That makes sense actually, a major scale with a minor third in it.
Yeah. So instead of
play that, right, okay, play that again then.
Think of it. All you got to do is alter
That's,
one
do you know what? No one's ever explained it like that to me, and I'm like, wow, that makes fucking loads of sense.
I think there's, there's so much stuff out there that is way
it's rubbish. It's bollocks. There's so much out there that you're looking at it going, oh fucking hell.
It's almost like some of these people are trying to confuse people. There's a
lot of cunts out there that shouldn't be fucking teaching.
I agree with you.
Honestly, I mean, I've done a lot of teaching, and to be fair, I've kind of blagged it over the last fucking 10 years or whatever it is. But it's because with what little knowledge I know, I've managed to kind of expand it over a wide kind of thing. Whereas there's a lot of people out there that know this much theory and have got this much application, and actually know fuck all about how to make a song or do anything. So they go, yeah, but you need to know this, you could do this, and versions of this and that, and it's like...
There's no point if you can't apply the stuff that you learn.
Normally, right, you'll play a chord progression that goes... and that's it. It's like a 4-chord, Western progression. Yeah. And that's normally what you get stuck with, unless you're doing jazz or
yeah, absolutely.
In the world that I work in, that's kind of how you're working. It's like, minor pentatonic, Aeolian, Phrygian dominant, if you're, that's how I normally use it. Yeah. Because it sounds like it constantly wants to resolve to the root all the time, but it never does.
Yeah, it stays there.
Yeah, unless you're writing a song where, say, like if you're like playing, let's do. So if you're playing this kind of. Over that, I would just play a harmonic minor all day long. Yeah. But it isn't that. But in my mind, it is, because everything kind of ends on a phone. Because it wants to resolve there.
There you resolve it.
Constantly on the ear. But then when you do a chorus that goes, and then you're like, and then it resolves, and then it kind of works. But at that point, I'd be working over A minor. Yeah. So I don't really think in terms of like root harmonic minor, because I never use it like that.
No. I mean, there's lots of different ways that you can approach things. You don't have to approach it from a mega theoretical way to get good results. Above anything else, it's these, I think. Above any theory.
And a beard, mate.
Yeah, a beard.
You need a beard.
Yeah. It's true, man. It's true. It just sort of raises your IQ a little bit more. You know what I mean?
What about some of them fucking arpeggios? Because the trouble is with stuff like that, right, is because I have a major problem between these two fingers. Right. So doing that kind of big...
Oh, that's stretching.
And getting... See, the trouble is for me, sweep picking and bars don't really mix. Right. I like it if I can play out a note separately on each string. Yeah, I know. So you know what I was showing you before with that whole.
That gives you, you're getting real good articulation there. I think probably because of that reason. Obviously, the technique as well.
Yeah, but it's like, if you've got more than like 3, so if you've got. I just avoid any arpeggios that
I know what you mean.
Because it all runs into each other.
It does. But
maybe that's bad technique.
You can do it so that it doesn't. And what I usually do is just roll the finger just slightly, and then you get... Oops, that was shit. Like that.
That's interesting. So it's like, this would fit in with me, with the fingers, because I noticed you did that.
Yeah.
Right, because, yeah, fucking hell, that's not going to happen.
It has to be 1, 2 and 4, because it's just... There you go.
But it's coming down again. Because the thing is, to get my first finger in that position, I'd have to then do that and then alter my fucking thumb
you can't,
to come down to sort of like do it. So, see, that's kind of how I would do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Fucking passing the lead. So, I mean, this is kind of like a Richie Kotzen thing, but it would be going up an arpeggio and then coming down a different way. So you'd end up with...
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't... I'm sort of, you're going up and down the same way, aren't you?
Yeah, but so you could do it. I
mean... Fucking truth. See, yeah, again for me, the way I would do it is going... So I would kind of do it a different way, instead of going straight up and straight down. Like,
that sounds great. The reason why I wanted to stick with that is because...
Get out of here around it, mate. It sounds mental.
It's got like a real flowing sound, and it's quite clear on the top strings because of that stretch, you know what I mean? Without the slides.
It's like heavenly, isn't it, really?
It sounds really, when I get it right. Yeah, that's exactly how it sounds. Like, you know, if you listen to, you know, harp players when they do those rolls, that's what I wanted it to sound like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Angels fucking shredding.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing as well is you don't have to do the whole, you know, 6-string arpeggio. What I do a lot is mix up just... so it's just the upper part.
Yeah.
And that really works. What was that thing I did for the solo?
So you're barring your finger?
Yeah, I'm barring. You know, it really works, you know what I mean? Yeah. Occasionally if I go a bit too fast, it can get a bit messy on the inner strings. I was talking to Andy Wood about this recently, and you know, I was trying to explain how I do it, and you've got to be, you know, quite controlled on the inside portion of it.
He's got a lot of kind of country stuff. Keep the lead with
right.
Check it. Make sure we're still rolling. Yeah, it's still rolling. How long has it got? Fucking truth. 6 minutes.